Happy Monday. We're making a mistake by going to the beach again. But this time we put on sunblock. We're eating our sister snacks. We're eating a Lunchable. Yeah. Also, me. Hi, Morgan. Hi. Hey. We have a lot of issues. So this is the part in the video in which me and Morgan start talking about the cast and the things that we like and we don't like. And I realized after editing and publishing this video that it makes us both look like complete jerks, for lack of a better term. And it wasn't right of me to do that. And I would never do that to, especially Morgan, like paint us in a bad light or anything like that. A lot of ways I could have said all of these statements without being like, this person's I think is like this, and this person I don't like when they do that. I could have just said like very general terms, like I don't like when people don't show up because then nothing gets done, or I don't like when people fool around in rehearsals and then complain later that they don't know the choreography. And I feel like that was a way better way of saying that rather than this person annoys me when they do this and then bleeping out their names. So that was very immature of me to paint Morgan and me in a bad light like that. We went to the beach today. We saw some dolphins. But today we did the Great American Melting Pot. Tomorrow we're doing Elbow Room. Yes? Yeah, Elbow Room. Elbow Room, and then we're doing Inner Planet Janet on Wednesday. For that. And then introductions on Thursday. And then next week we're like running like next week's 4th of July. Next week is the week before tech. Yeah. How are we almost done? Oh my god, it's really crazy. I already forgot all of a choreography. Literally me. She was like, let's go over Conjunction Junction. And I was like, okay. And I was like, what the f am I doing? We only did the sound song. There's a sidewalk. Sorry. Which one's the hardest song? I'm going. Oh, you don't have a sorry. You don't have a sorry? They didn't have a, like, I didn't have a stop sign. They didn't have a walk thing. Why? Does everybody want to die today? Why stop that? Are you, me having a mental breakdown while I'm driving? Everybody wants to die today. Yeah. Me opening your door. Excuse me? Because I can't roll down the window. Do you want to die? I want to die too. I was watching the vlog. You remember when Cassie's like, a hole? I love Cassie. I miss Cassie. When I found out I'm a conjunction, I almost flipped. I was like, I'm a conjunction. And I'm a butt. Lovely lady Liberty. That's my energy. Huh. Morgan's gonna be late. Today is June 27th. The time is currently almost 11. I think it's 10:45. And I'm getting ready for rehearsal. Me and Morgan both have this on the side of our mouths. We don't really know what it is. I think it's like a cold sore or something. My mom said it's herpes, but I know it's not that. Today I'm wearing this cute navy blue dress. Goes up to like my knees and some shorts underneath so I can do rehearsal tonight. My boyfriend's mom was having a yard sale this weekend and they were selling this basket. And I love these baskets because I watched this one Laura DIY where she put yarn all around the basket. And I thought it was really interesting. So she let me have this. I didn't even have to pay for it. I love her so much. And this is what I'm gonna put you guys on today. We're going for an under the sea look. I figured I'd do a little bit of a get ready with me before I go off to rehearsal today. I just put my contacts in and now I'm going to do my makeup. First I need to wash my hands. I don't have money. I'm just gonna start off by saying this now. That's why my eyebrows haven't been waxed since my senior prom. I need to redo them again. They're uneven. And now I'm gonna put moisturizer on. I have this Pond's travel size from Target, Walmart, any of them. My sunburn healed quite nicely, actually. I'm proud of myself. My forehead and my nose peeled a lot. And I have that. That also might be something relating to the sun. I'm gonna push my hair back using this Claire's headband. Recently I've been obsessed with Tana Mojo. I need help. I love her. I've been watching a bunch of other YouTubers that like have money. Like Remy and Lord DIY. And I love them, don't get me wrong. They're amazing people. But whenever I watch them I feel really bad because like I want to eat guacamole every night for dinner and like I want to go to Greece, but I don't have money and I've been feeling really bad. Also my content's awful, so watching them makes me feel like I'm not good enough. I've been watching Tana a lot. She makes me feel better about myself, if that makes any sense, because like she's successful while not being rich. She's rich without all the glitz and glam. She's just herself and I really like that. I'm starting off my makeup look today with this e.l.f. primer. I know there's been a lot of conspiracies about e.l.f. and how their primers are a scam, but I've seen a lot of them that are like, no, you're just dumb. This is how much I use, pretty much. On normal days when I'm just doing concealer, that's all I use, because I use them in my concealer points. Here, my eyes, and my T-zone. This isn't a full glam makeup look today. This is just a everyday, if I do my makeup. I am next going to be applying this Sephora concealer in the shade Bright Future. I'm gonna be putting that in my concealer spots. Now I have this e.l.f. Beauty Blender that I've cleaned. It's cleaned, I promise. I'm just gonna blend that in, and I make sure I blend it in up into my forehead, the sides of my nose, and my mustache. Because again, too poor to get it waxed. And I blend the concealer all up into my eyes. I'm next going to put the e.l.f. concealer in the shade Fair into my dark circles. And now, finally, I'm using this Urban Decay Weightless Ultra Define Liquid Makeup. I'm also going to be putting that into my dark circles. This is the shade 0.5, and this was at one point my skin tone, and then I discovered the sun. I use this mostly for brightening and for when I do Sweeney Todd and like pageant. Now I know what you're thinking. Rosa, you look like a dead woman. Well, it's just gonna get worse. I next take this little makeup sponge that you can find literally in a pack of 20 at the dollar store. I wet it, and then I take my Kat Von D setting powder that spills everywhere every time I open it. Take the wet sponge, saturate it in powder, and then I go on all the places that I just put my concealer. And this is how I bake. I next take this e.l.f. brow pencil in the shade Neutral Brown, and I first spoolie through my eyebrows, and I push them up a little bit. And then I take it and I just fill in my eyebrows. I don't do anything special till the end. And then once I'm here, I just go up and over a little bit. And then I take my finger and I smudge it. And then I spoolie through it again. And I do the same thing for my other eye. Next, everybody hates me because I take my Too Faced The Chocolate Shop palette from 2016. That sounds right. This is expired. That's fine. And then I take the shade cake batter, my finger, smear it all in there, and then I go right above and in my crease, and I just smudge it all over. Hi, everybody hates me. Jeffree Star, stop quaking. He's doing great. Then I take that shade and I drag it a little bit into my lid. I think I have hooded eyes. My eyeball is here, but my crease is here. Or I'm just crazy. Yes. Then I take the shade Butterscotch and I put that all over my lid. Then I take a different finger and I take the shade Glaze and then I go over the cake batter shade just to lighten it up a little bit. Next I take the shade Desserts on Me and then I go right up in my brow bone. I don't work in order. I know I should. Everyone hates me. It's fine. Then I take the shade Honey Dip and I go in the center of my lid for a cut crease. It's not a cut crease. Wow. Still ugly. And this quality is awful. And then I take the shade Lava Cake and I take the little bit on my finger and I smudge it on the outer third of my eye. And then I take the tip and then I go underneath my eye. Wow. And then I take my pinky, I go into Ginger Doodle, which is my favorite shade, as you can tell, of this palette, and I go right in my inner corner with that. I take this complexion brush from e.l.f. and I wipe away the bake. Tana Mojo has taught me that this setting powder has lots of flashback. That's very prevalent right there. And then I do my contour. I take my Wet n Wild angled brush. That is clean, I've cleaned this. And then I go in with the mini hula thing that you get when you sign up for a Sephora credit card that I didn't get accepted to because I was literally 16. Then dip it in there, and then I go into my contour lines, and then I pretend that I know what I'm doing. I go here, under here, and my forehead, and then I go a little bit on my nose. I retake that complexion brush and I just blend it because all of my lines are harsh. I take my blush brush and this Tarte blush that I got for my birthday last year, and I do my blush on my apples of my cheeks. I take the same sponge, take a little bit more product, and just chisel out my mistakes. Take a little bit on that blush brush, and then I set the face that I forgot before, and then I blend out that. Wow. And I take my Wet n Wild liquid eyeliner in the shade Black, duh, and then I do a crappy wing. When I'm semi-happy with that, that's when I do my mascara. And I take this CoverGirl Full Lash Bloom mascara and I just go on my lashes. My lashes are very naturally long and Brianna hates me for it all the time, so I don't use false lashes. I just coat my lashes in mascara a lot. And then I go on the very edges of my bottom lashes, right where around that eyeshadow is. And finally, I take my e.l.f. Mist and Set setting spray. Spray it everywhere. Then I take my e.l.f. highlighter. This one broke, so I fixed it. And I take that on my finger, and I go on my highlight, go on the tip of my nose, and then down my bridge. Then I take that same blush brush, go in my other e.l.f. highlighter that's not broken, and then I put that on my forehead. And I take it, and I blend out that highlight I just set, usually with my fingers, but also with this brush, because sometimes it's just a little bit too much and I actually look like a tin man. Then if that blending's not enough, I take this powder brush and I go in again and I blend it in with my contour, my blush. And once my highlight's all done, I take my Mist and Set again and I reset my face When I do my everyday, like, show makeup, I put on actual foundation. Again, an e.l.f. foundation because I'm poor. And normally for my lipsticks, I like to take the e.l.f. Wine lip pencil shade. But because of that, I don't want to do that. So instead I'm taking the e.l.f. lip stain in Crimson Crush. It's a lip stain, so it's like a marker. Every other beauty guru goes for a nude. I'm a red girl. And then I wait for that to dry. And I could leave it just like this, but then I use my Baby Lips crystal that I've had since the dawn of time. Probably since junior year. And it has lipstick from the last time I did this look on it. Good, classy Rosa. Perfect. And then I put that on over it. And that's it. For my everyday, I work at a professional theater company doing community engagement in an office where only 5 people can see me. And then I have rehearsal tonight and I'm just gonna sweat it off anyway. So last night of rehearsal, only 5 people came. I think, right? No, more than 5. A lot of people came, but a lot of people weren't there or late. And when your show only has 11 people in its cast, it's sort of hard to do a lot of the songs. Last night we were doing one of the songs and both the soloists weren't there. And that's a little bit awkward. Anyway, now that that's all done, I take my favorite ever perfume, Cashmere Glow from Bath & Body Works. Look at that. There's nothing, there's like hardly anything left in there. It's my favorite. It makes me feel really fancy and I don't know why. I literally spray it everywhere. And then for lotion, because I'm wearing a dress, I'm going in with, where'd it go? This one. I'm putting that on my arms and my legs. You guys don't need to see that. Oh, I got it on my floor. I'm not handing these videos in for a grade. I'm literally just doing them for fun so I can talk about whatever I want. Yes. This is my channel. I can say whatever I want and I don't have to restrict what I'm saying for a grade. Even if I am handing it in for a grade. Because it's my channel, not theirs. And we've been going over Great American Melting Pot for a long time. And I don't understand why. But do the circulation is literally like painful. But we've only been over it like 4 times. That's the real tea, sisters. This is children's theater. This is not for the faint of heart. When I dance, like jazz squares have high knees. Literally, I'm hitting myself in the chest. This video is way too long. This weekend I'm going to Lancaster with Nick and I'm spending a weekend with him. So I'm probably gonna put that footage in the next vlog because this vlog is probably gonna be majorly this. Yeah, because these rehearsals are only 4 days a week. So that's pretty much it for this video. But if you like makeup videos or you like DIY videos, I'm all about both of them, even though I have minimal skills in both. But I try. I do like singing too, so I can do a lot. So if you guys want any new content, please like and subscribe and comment. Follow all my social medias. I put them all in the description to have a fun time. Share. Sorry my content isn't great. See you guys in the next one. Bye. Welcome to my bathroom. I'm taking this down.